everybody, welcome to the vlog. We have a lot of things going on and you guys might not be up to date with exactly where we are with things, so we're gonna walk you around and show you a few cool things. Starting with the entrance, we have a lot of progress here. Obviously isn't too pretty, that's the next step, but look at these beautiful countertops. Beautiful galaxy countertops. I'm in love with these things. We've got the nice blue color here, definitely setting the stage. We don't have too much more left. Covering this, adding some TV logo. This place is going to be really cool. The next thing you see is right up here. As soon as you walk in, you see this nice black brick. Well, guess what? That's where all your sponsorship plaques are going to go. And we're going to start putting those up early this week. New additions, not where they're going to go, but these are the smaller enclosures that we were waiting for. So basically every single enclosure that we need for the Reptarium is here now. All the big ones are in place. Now I just have to put these little ones where they're going to go.
There's a lot, Lori.
Which is not here. Over here to the left, you've got our beautiful turtle pond. Cleaned up, ready to go. It's going to be transformed really in the matter of the next week or two to where you're going to see exactly what it's going to look like, and honestly probably start to get its inhabitants too. So this is not too far away from being ready. First thing you're going to be walking into is the Reptarium, and this is getting to be finished. Bowser's enclosure, well, you can't see it right now, but you will by next week, hopefully. Baby gators, got all kinds of cool monitors and snakes. Obviously our big Lucy, it's not Lucy, our big Ivy enclosure. We're gonna have Freya over here, our baby white alligator. Again, lots of big, cool stuff, small stuff too. I'm lining up the dates for Josh's Frogs group to come out and do our dark frog enclosure here. Again, coming up real soon. We've got trees and all of this that soon will be all over here. Weeks away of all these touches starting to happen. Elvis, I'm actually gonna finish seaming his today. And you just walk down these amazing halls and corridors. Like, this is so cool. If you just think about if you've ever been to the Reptarium, how it looks and how you feel, it's gonna be here, but like times 1,000. So much cooler, so much bigger. I love the fact that we've been able to take all of the aspects that we love and then expand on them. One of the things that Brian and I loved about 2.0 were these middle cages. You've got the glass and you can see through to the sides. It made such a huge difference there. Wow, it is crazy here. Again, we have a much bigger space. That makes it even bigger when you can see through. Like, I can't wait to get these things lit up and animals in here for sure. I'm gonna be working on this one this week, and Bill, he's gonna have within the next week or two my big window there. We can get this one ready. Maybe Salt and Pepper will be the first ones we move over here. Don't know. So those small cages we saw up front, this is one area where they are going to go. Now I alluded to change because nothing turns out the way you think it's going to, and you have to always be able to just roll with the punches, right? We've got this amazing Cappy tortoise pen here, which is worth any headaches or changes I had to do. I will take this 100 times over. So now I'm trying to figure out what is the best effective way to me to put the cages I want here. How many can I fit? So basically I've got these here, and then this big guy here is going to be here. And I'm gonna have to do more of these on that wall over here once I get this guy out of the way. So it'll fill in. There's gonna be a lot in this back corner. These are the fun cages. You know, you got a lot of little things. Most of these animals come out. So this is definitely going to be a very cool, very interactive area.
Still construction zone.
Right. Well, that was the first aisle. Let's go down the next one. Big, huge enclosures, cool animals. I can't wait to move Juliet over here. I think Gemma's going in this one. Toothless, I'm so excited for this. This area right here is awesome too. So we've got a nice flow through. And then my plan is on this area here to do a fate plant wall that has a really cool logo. So this will be a great place. Again, if you're someone who comes to the Reptarium, you know we like to bring out animals and take the pictures. This is going to be an awesome photo spot. An area that we necessarily didn't have room for across the street, but we found a really cool area here. This guy is not going to live here. We are clearly still under construction. This guy is not gonna live here. Had to move it out of the way. I wish it could. It literally is just too big for this space, but I've got other plans. We've got a lot of smaller cages. Again, going with the flow, right? We had to flip-flop. These were originally gonna be on the other side. Now they're over here. But honestly, I like it. I even like it better, I think, than what we had planned before. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, being flexible, going with the flow and doing what you gotta do. And sometimes it works out better than planned. So that's how I kind of feel about this area. back to the cappy. This guy, within the next couple of weeks too, this is the Mata tank. A, it's gonna be on a stand. B, there's actually a big mangrove tree that's supposed to be coming out of here that at first was not a part of this that is now. So same thing, you're gonna get to see this really cool transformation too. I just love this whole area. It's so awesome.
This is new.
This is what I was gonna say. Guess what we have? We have now the opening. So we have the wall. We've got the header working on the party room.
Oh, Lori, this is coming out great. What are you doing up there?
Looks like he's installing decking. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this area. So these big holes, those are gonna be windows, just like our one across the street, so you'll get to see in here. We are gonna have like a sliding wall, so it can be 2 or 1, so we can either do 2 at the same time or 1 big one, depending on what we wanna do. It was a long time coming, and it's finally here. Final pieces. This is amazing. This is gonna be freshwater and mammals. Awesome koi pond. Again, this will probably be the first thing. I'm trying like heck to get this. I already have all those fish. They're at the aquarium house right now. I can't wait to get them in here as soon as possible. Obviously, our wonderful S-tanks. Actually, we just had the conversation just on Friday about fish between AJ, me, and Bashy, and I believe parrotfish is what we were looking to put into that one. You guys know too, the mammals obviously come with the freshwater. This is where they go. We've got these exhibits. They're all ready to go. We can't wait to get them in here. I know they can't wait to get in here. This is going to be so exciting.
Wait, Lori, you forgot the zigzag tanks.
I was gonna hit him on the way back. I wanted to show you this. Look at this. Media in the bioreactor. Did you see the tree?
I love it, honestly. Yeah. I'm excited to see how it gets like beamed
Yes.
into everything. I mean, from up here.
Yeah, from that way it looks really good. From the back it doesn't, so we'll get that fixed. Yeah, and honestly, another thing, like my list is so long, but I'm gonna start working on that back wall.
It's supposed to say predator and sticks, right? Like driftwood and stuff?
Exactly, yep, that, and then we'll just kind of lush it out, add different greenery and stuff in there, bring it all together, bring it to life.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the waterfall on again. It's been a while. I actually forget about this all the time, that this is even here.
Yeah, we all do. So then we have the zigzags. These are gonna be a lot of fun and very cool. These are gonna be a lot of the ones that I like. Just your smaller, freshwater, tetras, that kind of stuff. Really planted out, looking really cool. Just kind of goes with the whole vibe of this whole area. Welcome to the darkness of the glow room. We don't really have any glowing going on yet, but use your imagination. We've got these 3 giant cylinders and each one color of glowfish in it. There's gonna be a lot of glowfish. Again, we were talking about this. These are ridiculous how big they are. Seriously ridiculous. It's gonna take a ton of fish in each one to make it look like there's any fish in there. Lord help me to try to find enough glowfish to fill these tanks. This looks so much better. I'm so happy how Ahmed came back and just kind of brightened this back up. Yeah, I love it. It's really sad when things got dusty and dirty and they needed to get, brightened up and fixed. We'll have different rays that'll be in here. I think Leopoli, those kind in here. This is gonna look so good, guys. Those things are beautiful in and of themselves anyways. With this background, they're gonna pop so good. And then the archer. I just love this one. I've loved it right from the start, just with all the rocks and the cool thing. And these fish are so cool, guys. We saw them over in our trips. I fell in love immediately. This is gonna be a fan favorite with, I think, a lot of you guys.
Oh, I'm psyched. I cannot wait. I want to put like the little, whatever the target is on little kids' heads. I think we get a hat with it and kids get hit in the face.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. We've got this giant wall of tanks right here. These we've had the longest. You guys know these were here before anything. We were still doing demo and these poor things were here. Starting to look good, they're coming to life, and these are gonna be filled with beautiful fish. Like, oh, I'm so excited about all the stuff that's gonna be in here. They're gonna be a showstopper in and of itself, guys. It's gonna be so nice. Welcome to the bridge tank. I know you guys know this. Walking through, you just kind of see where it fits in and where you'll see it. But this is gonna be amazing, whether you're on one side or the other, watching these fish go around. But then it is the ultimate framing for the jellyfish tank. Monstrosity.
It's a big jelly tank.
It is. It is probably, I'm gonna say, the largest jelly tank in existence, which is much to our problem, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make this work. It is going to be another, you know, only Legacy has this. Obviously the lionfish tank here. We're talking about flip-flopping some of our original designs. I think what our plan is to probably put the octopus in this tank, and then that'll leave that other smaller tank for other fish. And here we are to the biggest and most impressive and beautiful thing that you've seen so far, the stingray. This is beautiful. It's also a pain in my butt, but you know what? Guess what? We've got water in it. This is going to happen. Be amazing, and I can't wait to have you guys come and be able to interact and swim and do all this stuff. It's gonna be amazing. Seahorses over here in this one.
I love this tank. It's so different. And then you said that, if I'm not mistaken, does the wall get built into this?
So actually I gotta lay that out this week. So our thoughts are to actually make this a wave wall.
Oh, no way.
Here, it'll go in, come back out, and then go back in here.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be sweet, dude.
Yep. We gotta get this laid out this week, so another fun thing. Predator tank with water, that's always a good thing. Now we're moving into saltwater, marine, when we come into this side. So this will be marine predator fish in here.
Look at the color of the water. It looks so good. Because of the blue in there?
I know, and it's still kind of dirty in there, but yes, you can kind of see, and it definitely, even with all this crud, it still looks a pretty blue. How much more is it gonna look once it's clean and the lights and stuff are on? Lobster tower, and then I think we're gonna have squirrel fish in here too. So I can't wait to see what this is. It sounds insane. If nothing else, it definitely has beautiful coral in there too. Crazy fish, beautiful coral. Different kind of marine fish. This isn't our coral tank, that one's down there, but this will have other different kind. I should have brought my thing with me. Should have brought my list, because this is all new to me. I can't remember. My brain is just like mush when we were talking all the different tanks and what would go in what. But I'm excited, and let me tell you, it's exciting to work with and watch like Steve and AJ just geek out about all these different fish and stuff. I can't wait for that to be a bigger part of my life. Fish spa wall, looking good already. We're just gonna pop a sign in there. We've got our 4 little fish spa seats coming in. That circle over there is gonna go right here. This is gonna be the clownfish tank.
I keep forgetting that there's something that goes here. It's gonna look so different.
Well, they have to fix that, but they can actually, you know, set this here now because we're done with the high-lows and stuff.
Can you believe you just said that? We're done with forks.
I know. I am not mad at all about that. Again, we've got another area where there's so many different ways you can go. You can go to the right, you can go to the left, loop all around, but everywhere you go, there's these giant aquariums with cool fish, cool things to see. This one is definitely the look down tank. You know, I can't wait to see this one because this was definitely another Brian. Loved look downs, and then this right from the start was named this tank. So that'll be fun to see them in there. So we got the triangle touch tank here. It's already been filled and now we're draining it. So the next time this one gets filled, it's filled for good. That's exciting. But this is all done too. We can hang up our TVs there for the video wall. We're at a good point now. And now every week that goes by is closer and closer. Mad dash to the finish line.
God, it's crazy to just see the blue on your face right now. It looks nuts.
Oh, do I look like a Smurf?
Yeah, you're smurfed out a little bit.
Yeah, well, turn around and look at the view. Crazy. It is amazing.
Do you ever just sit and think like, this is yours? You know what I mean? Because like I feel like sometimes we're just here. So it's like we all are like, oh, it's the legacies. But like this is yours and Brian's Shark Tank.
Yeah, listen, my whole life is a surreal, crazy thing. But this, yeah. It really is cool. Like I said, it's definitely surreal. And every time I go to a different aquarium, this is what I think and this is what I picture. Except that, yeah, I get to share this with my family and stuff like that. I can't wait. I love it when they come for progress, but I can't even wait until it's actually open. It's gonna be insane. But look how close we are. This thing's been holding water for what?
A week almost.
Over a week. Keep it here for another week or two. This will be drained and again filled for good. Water that the fish are gonna go in. We're that close to being ready for fish. Oh, look at all that red, bloody red media. This room is so funny. The red and the black, so ridiculous, but so fitting for sharks, right? This is just so crazy. Like I can't even begin. I mean, this is the valve. Like how crazy is that? Turn it in, you know, on and off, and it's crazy to be in here and think of how big and how much, but I mean, it makes sense. Tank that's that big, you're gonna need this much filtration. A lot of water that has to be filtered all the time. It's so cool to see, but I also can't wait to actually see it doing its job too. That's gonna be the next cool step. That's gonna be real soon. Yep, and at this point, now you walk through and this is going to be the gift shop. So we've got the mining thing over here. We've got all kinds of racks. In the next couple of weeks, you're gonna start to see that kind of stuff showing up. And that means, I don't know what that means.
What does it mean?
I don't know. I think it means that we're actually gonna be open. That's amazing. This is another piece of the puzzle that was going to come together. It's going to come together fast. This will be the fun, cool way that you exit out and talk about what an amazing time you had here at the Reptarium Legacy Aquarium, right?
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.